Have you ever wanted to live abroad and work abroad? Finding it hard to be a YouTuber? Finding it difficult to make ends meet back at home? Have you ever wanted to go abroad, live in a different country and experience a completely different culture to your own? Have you ever considered teaching abroad? Guys, love travel, meeting new people, traveling the world, learning about different cultures, eating completely different foods that you've never ever seen before, and just being in places that are new to you, and work comfortably and earn a living. Have you ever, this isn't YouTube because we know how difficult that can be, but have you ever considered teaching abroad? Now, this is a stable income and it's closer than you think, especially if you speak English. Did you know that I am a TEFL holder? Yes, I am a certified English teacher according to certifications online. I am a TEFL holder, and I've been a TEFL holder for the past year. And that means that I can teach abroad from the likes of Southeast Asia. I can teach in Thailand if I want. I can teach in Vietnam tomorrow. I can teach in Europe. I can teach in Latin America. All across the world, I can be a teacher from as early as today or tomorrow because I am certified to teach English. Well, I got myself a TEFL certification, and it enables me to teach in almost every country in the world. So what does teaching English abroad actually offer people? So let's look at some of the benefits before I dive into it. Teaching English abroad helps people communicate with different cultures, offers huge benefits to those who love being abroad. There are huge career and academic opportunities, especially for those who are not native English speakers but speak English well enough. There is a huge cultural exchange. So teaching English is huge. Not only is it beneficial for the teacher, but it's also beneficial for the students too. You'd be amazed at the absolute amount of cultural exchange you get from teaching abroad. There is a huge personal and professional development for teachers. Teachers gain international experience, improve their teaching skills, and often learn new languages and more about the local culture. So if you're trying to learn Thai, then this is a perfect opportunity for you to improve your Thai while earning money and teaching English. It's huge. Learning English abroad motivates learners to practice the language daily in authentic situations. You'd be amazed at being a native English speaker, sometimes how little we actually understand some of the rules. Foreigners, they may understand the rules a little better, but they won't necessarily grasp the language as well as the natives do. The natives just naturally grasp everything. Everything's easy to the natives, but they don't always know the grammar rules that well. This is why these kind of courses are fantastic, so I'll dive into it. Have you ever considered teaching English abroad? I am a TEFL holder, but I've been a TEFL holder for a while, and I recently enrolled into a TEFL TESOL Certification with these guys online, and let me tell you, it has been absolutely fantastic, especially just as a kind of revision program. It's so much more in depth than my first round. So the certificate is recognised worldwide and accredited by the UK government. It offers an international certification standard for English teachers, meaning you can be officially accredited once you complete and pass the course. So you can be teaching once you've passed that course. The question is why I chose TEFL-TESOL. Well, TEFL-TESOL, unlike many other courses, offers one of the most in-depth coverages I've ever seen. Offering courses up to 320 hours. Yeah, 320 hours. They do not miss anything in these courses. I've had a look through the modules. I'm still working through it, but my gosh, it is in-depth. It covers every detail and prepares you for a job in teaching. A lot of these courses, the problem is some of them, they rush through this 120 hours. And what I've seen from these guys is they're super in-depth. Even if you do the 120 hours, it's better than many other courses you can find online. what you've got to be careful with TEFL courses is not all are the same. Obviously, the certification might grant you certification, but the in-depth detail varies. I'll just run through what they are covering. It covers videos, audio, text materials, and assessments. The module is covered over 12 modules. So module 1 is the foundation of English teaching. Covers the basics, what TEFL, TESOL and TESOL are, the teacher and student roles, key terminology, characteristics of English, difficulties learners face, and an introduction to methodologies, styles and classroom diversity. Module 2 is teaching difficult learners and context. This is very, very useful, especially for us non-teachers. Focuses on teaching children, teenagers and adults, including activities and engagement strategies. Explores exam classes, needs analysis, English for specific purposes, business English, academic English, and one-to-one lessons. Module 3 is the classroom management. Trust me, this needs a look over. Teaches practical classroom skills, managing behaviour, teachers talk, giving instructions, gestures, interaction techniques, pairing, grouping students, and board organisation. Module 4 is the lesson presentation and language focus. Covers presenting language through text, recordings and situational examples. Introduces task-based learning, illustrating meaning, helping students remember new vocabulary and practical teaching tips. Module 5 is grammar and vocabulary. Explains grammar rules, tenses, parts of speech, sentence structure, verb types, plurals, prefixes, suffixes, spelling, and commonly confused words, including a grammar brochure for reference. Module 6 covers pronunciation. Module 7 is the speaking and writing skills. So this covers teaching, speaking and writing, accuracy versus fluency, lesson planning, icebreakers, warm-up games, integrated skills, writing as a process, giving feedback and strategies for lesson preparation. Module 8 is the reading and listening skills. Teachers' receptive skills, reading and listening and viewing. Covers lesson strategies, which is huge. You'll find when you're teaching or when you're practicing, you will find lesson strategies are huge. There is so much. Module 9 is lesson planning and assessment, so focuses on creating effective lesson plans. So important. Every lesson you do teaching needs a lesson plan, so getting the basics of this is very important. Module 10 is teaching online, so covers online fundamentals, platforms, motivation, online course creation, tools, challenges, helping beginners launching an online business. 11 is teaching young learners, so focuses on teaching children, playful approaches, parent involvement, planning, reading, handwriting, spelling, projects, creativity, oral storytelling, drama, technology assessment, and developing teaching materials. Developing teaching materials sounds very, very easy before I ever put my head into TEFL. But once you're in it and you start thinking, wait, how did I actually shape this lesson plan and how do I actually develop the teaching materials, your mind goes blank. Thanks to a platform like this, it really does help you get to grips with how you can actually plan and strategize these things. What makes it even better is that the lecturers are provide real hands-on help. So when you do any of the assessments, they are marked by a lecturer, which is fantastic. So you get real feedback, and these lecturers are teachers themselves. They have a lot of experience in this world. Obviously, you still have to pass the exams, and with these 320-hour courses, there are plenty of assessments to do. But that is to ensure that you are well informed and ready to teach. So it's not a walk in the park. It requires dedication from yourself, but the lecturers on hand are super helpful to give you feedback and coach you along with any questions that you have and with your assessment feedback. Huge benefit is they offer career help too. So once you have passed the course, fear not, you're not left on your own. They will help you with launching your teaching career. They do have links and to institutions and whatnot to essentially help you launch your teaching career and hit the ground running essentially. Guys, this sounds great, right? But it sounds expensive. Well, fear not. They have a fantastic deal on right now and offer a 50% discount and course prices starting at just $2.99. You can also use an interest-free installment plan to start the course with your first payment of $150, which can land you a job as soon as you complete the course. Obviously, you've got to find the job first, but here's the great part. They offer the career help too, which is fantastic. You can also grab the exclusive guide on their free 12-step checklist to help you double your teaching income. Find the link in the description below. You can also grab their exclusive guide, which is 112 platforms for online English teaching, and find real job offers with top companies. So with this in mind, guys, I've kind of run through it. Basically, don't cheat the system. There are cheap options out there, but actually to get an extensive amount of learning and prepare you properly, then you need to do it properly. TEFL and TESOL, fantastic. TEFL TESOL are fantastic to actually kickstart your teaching career. Opportunities are endless. Are you going to Southeast Asia? Are you going to Latin America? Jump on the link in the description and start completing your TEFL certified course today and kickstart your career in teaching abroad. Guys, no brainer.